Good morning. This is your media report for Monday, April 24th, 2017. I'm Sergeant Chuck Breen, Media Relations Officer for the St. John Police Force. Since the 21st of April, St. John Police have responded to 344 calls for service. We'd like to hear from anyone that has any information concerning any of our calls or investigations. We can be reached at 506-648-3333 or at our email, police@stjohn.ca. Or you can do it anonymously through the Provincial Crime Stoppers at 1-800-222-8477 or on their website at crimenb.ca. On Friday afternoon at 5:15 p.m., St. John Police were advised by the staff at Partown Centre on Carlton Street that a resident there had his parole revoked and a warrant had been issued for his arrest. On Friday night at 12:32 a.m., St. John Police were able to locate and arrest a 29-year-old male for a violation of his parole. He was transported to the St. John Regional Correctional Centre to be held and later transported to a federal correctional facility. On Friday night at 2:20 a.m., a St. John police officer, while on patrol on Morris Street, observed a vehicle being driven at a high rate of speed. The officer followed the vehicle and noted that the vehicle went through 3 stop signs without stopping. The officer was able to stop the vehicle on Charles Street and at that time noted that the female operator of the vehicle showed signs that she had been drinking alcohol. She was tested on a roadside screening device, and as a result of the test, police suspended the driver's license of the 20-year-old female for 7 days. On Saturday evening at 8 p.m., St. John Police attended a residence in Alpha Place for a call of threats. The victims advised police that they had recently been living with a female at a residence on McLaren Boulevard. They had moved out and had left some belongings behind. When they attempted to make arrangements to get their belongings, the female had threatened the victims via text messages. Officers then attended the suspect's residence, at which time the suspect repeated the threats to the officers. As a result, police arrested a 26-year-old female for threats. She was released to appear in court on a later date and was given a condition to have no contact with the victims. On Saturday night at 1:55 a.m., St. John Police responded to a call of an assault on Wentworth Street. Police were advised by the victim that she had been at a house party when another female had punched her in the face, causing her lip to swell and to bleed. When the victim's boyfriend tried to help her, another male tried to choke him. They were able to get away and call police. This matter is currently under investigation by the St. John Police Force. At 2:20 a.m., St. John Police responded to a call of an assault on Water Street. Responding officers located a male lying on the ground who was bleeding from his face and head. Officers were advised by witnesses that the victim had been walking with 2 males. One of the males threw him to the ground, and the other started kicking and punching the victim while he was on the ground. The victim had been knocked unconscious as a result of the assault. Officers were able to locate the suspect who had kicked and punched the victim and arrested the 28-year-old male for assault causing bodily harm. He was transported to the St. John Police Station where he was released to appear in court on a later date and was given a condition that he was to have no contact with the victim. The victim was transported to the St. John Regional Hospital where he was treated for non-life-threatening injuries. On Sunday morning at 8:38 a.m., St. John Police responded to a call of domestic violence in Kennard Street. Responding officers were advised by the victim that her boyfriend had pushed her down and had held her down by placing his hands around her throat. The victim suffered a cut lip from the assault. As a result of speaking to the victim, police arrested a 26-year-old male for assault. Further investigation revealed that the Grand Bay Westfield RCMP detachment had a warrant for the suspect's arrest. When officers were placing the suspect under arrest, he resisted police. He was also charged for resisting arrest. He was transported to the St. John Police Station where he was held to appear in court. On Sunday night at 10:37 p.m., St. John Police responded to a call of an intoxicated male and female on Catherwood Street. Officers were advised by witnesses that the male and female had been crossing Fairville Boulevard and both of them had fallen in the middle of the intersection. Officers located the 2 walking along Catherwood Street and at that time noted that they were extremely unsteady on their feet. When officers were speaking to them, they noted that they smelled strongly of alcohol and that their speech was slurred. As a result, police detained a 46-year-old female and a 54-year-old male under the Intoxicated Persons Detention Act. They were transported to the St. John Police Station where they were lodged in cells until they sobered up. When officers were searching the male, they located a number of assorted prescription pain pills on his person. He was charged for illegal possession of these drugs. This will conclude the media report for Monday, April 24th, 2017. Have a great day and remember,